Hey ShadePod family, welcome back. Today we're diving into a story that has taken over social media, sparked thousands of reactions, and has fans, critics, and casual viewers talking nonstop. The viral chatter surrounding Chrisean Rock and her alleged involvement in a supposed bank controversy. Before we get started, we want to be crystal clear. Nothing in this video is confirmed. There are no official statements from law enforcement, no verified reports from the banks involved, and no court filings. Everything we're covering is based on online speculation, social media posts, and the buzz created by fans and commentators. That said, the way this story has exploded online is a fascinating look at how rumors spread, how narratives form, and how public perception can escalate a situation that may not even exist. From live stream moments that sparked curiosity to screenshots being shared across platforms, the internet has built a story around Chrisean Rock that has captivated viewers everywhere. So, in today's video, we'll break down the timeline of events as they've appeared online, examine what people are saying, explore the different perspectives, and discuss the broader implications of viral rumors in today's digital world. All with careful attention to verified versus unverified information. The story begins, according to online chatter, with a social media moment that many fans and viewers described as unusual. People watching Chrisean Rock noted her visit to a bank and began interpreting her actions in real time, sparking speculation that quickly went viral. Viewers on live streams observed her movement and demeanor, and, while interpretations varied widely, this small moment became the first building block for the larger narrative circulating across platforms like Instagram, TikTok, X, and YouTube. Top Hat 33K, Chrisean's young partner, also drew attention online when he went live around the same time, responding to questions in the chat and interacting with viewers in ways that some interpreted as defensive or protective. While none of this is confirmed by any authority or participant, viewers pieced together their own understanding, and snippets of the live stream were clipped, posted, and reshared, creating a feedback loop that amplified the attention exponentially. Soon after, screenshots of alleged private conversations began appearing online, though their authenticity remains completely unverified. Social media users dissected every image, analyzing the text, the context, and the timing, all while other users cautioned that screenshots could easily be fabricated, cropped, or taken out of context. Despite the uncertainty, the content continued to circulate, creating a sense of urgency around the story. Commentators on multiple platforms began framing it as a potential scandal, even as they repeatedly emphasized that no concrete evidence exists. This phase of the story demonstrates how quickly online speculation can transform a small event into a viral narrative. Users who were not even part of the original live stream began creating videos analyzing past incidents, compiling alleged patterns of behavior, and linking previous online controversies to the current discussion, even though these links remain speculative. In essence, the first stage of this saga illustrates how a combination of social media immediacy, visual documentation, and audience curiosity can escalate rumors into a story that feels urgent, regardless of the truth. Importantly, even the language used in these discussions, words like alleged, supposed, and unverified, is crucial because nothing about this moment has been substantiated. Yet the perception of drama is enough to capture attention and keep viewers engaged. Following the initial live stream and social media posts, a surge of screenshots began circulating online, purportedly showing private conversations related to Chrisean Rock. While none of these have been verified, they were widely shared across platforms and dissected in countless reaction videos, TikTok clips, and commentary streams. Viewers claim the screenshots indicated possible disputes, financial confusion, or other controversial activity, though there is no evidence that these messages are authentic or that they reflect actual events. Despite this, the screenshots created a wave of speculation, prompting both supporters and critics to weigh in. Fans of Chrisean defended her, arguing that screenshots can be easily edited or faked and that online rumor should not be treated as fact. Skeptics, on the other hand, analyzed the images in painstaking detail, highlighting timestamps, language, and alleged inconsistencies to support their interpretations. This back and forth created a highly engaged online debate, with users on different sides producing videos, memes, and written posts to convince others of their viewpoint. The result was an increasingly complex narrative, where one clip or screenshot could be interpreted multiple ways, depending on the viewer's perspective. Meanwhile, social media algorithms amplified the story by promoting content with higher engagement, further spreading speculation to audiences who may not have seen the original live stream. Within days, hashtags, threads, and comment sections dedicated to dissecting every moment emerged, showing how quickly a narrative can dominate online spaces even in the absence of official confirmation. Some viewers expressed concern over the mental health impact on Chrisean, emphasizing that online speculation can have real consequences for those at the center of viral stories. Others focused on analyzing potential legal ramifications, though again, no authorities have verified any claims, and all discussions about potential consequences remain hypothetical. The spread of screenshots highlights a key feature of modern social media. The blending of rumor, interpretation, and partial documentation can produce a story that feels tangible to the audience, despite having no verified foundation. This stage of the saga demonstrates how public reaction can often magnify a situation, creating pressure and visibility that may far exceed the original event. As the screenshots and live streams circulated, influencers and creators across multiple platforms began producing content analyzing every detail of Chrisean Rock's alleged activity. These videos ranged from full-length breakdowns to short-form reactions, each adding commentary, speculation, and interpretation. Even when influencers clearly stated that the information was unverified, the visual presentation, dramatic editing, and choice of language often implied a level of credibility to casual viewers. The amplification effect created what some have called a viral snowball, where one person's interpretation sparked hundreds of responses, each further elaborating, speculating, or adding context, regardless of whether any information was factual. Memes, stitched videos, and recap threads began merging events from multiple days or months into a single narrative, presenting viewers with a cohesive, but entirely speculative story. In addition, some creators brought in legal commentary, explaining general statutes and potential outcomes if certain types of misconduct occurred, framing them hypothetically while using the ongoing online chatter as context. While these explanations were educational and often included disclaimers, many viewers interpreted them as implying actual wrongdoing, blurring the line between commentary and perceived fact. The rapid sharing of videos, posts, and memes across platforms like TikTok, Instagram, X, and YouTube demonstrated how the algorithms favor engagement over verification, incentivizing creators to post even when they have no confirmed information. As a result, the story grew in complexity and reach, with people who were not even following Chrisean's social media being exposed to the narrative through viral compilations, trending hashtags, and reaction videos. By this point, the discussion was less about the original bank visit and more about the online narrative itself, illustrating how modern viral stories are often driven more by audience interpretation than by the initial events. As the story continued to circulate, online users began digging into Chrisean Rock's past social media activity, drawing connections between previously viral moments, live streams, or financial discussions and the current buzz. While these connections are purely speculative, they created an impression of a pattern for viewers seeking to make sense of the growing narrative. Some users referenced prior incidents in which she appeared to discuss or engage in financial activity on social media, though there is no verified evidence that these events were illegal, unethical, or problematic. By linking these historical moments to the current online discussion, social media commentators created a storyline that suggested continuity, even though each moment stands independently and remains unverified. This perceived pattern contributed to a sense of inevitability in the public conversation, where some viewers assumed that repeated attention to similar situations indicated a trend, while supporters emphasized that drawing conclusions without evidence is dangerous and unfair. The framing of past incidents alongside current speculation illustrates how online communities can construct narratives using selective information, creating a sense of plausibility that may or may not reflect reality. In addition, historical context fueled debates about accountability, personal responsibility, and the ethics of social media fame, all while remaining entirely in the realm of commentary. By connecting prior social media moments to the current buzz, online audiences produced a layered story that feels substantial even though none of it has been independently verified. Finally, the story sparked broad public debate about how audiences, creators, and platforms should respond to viral narratives involving real individuals. Fans voiced concern for Chrisean Rock's well-being, noting the emotional toll of viral scrutiny, while critics debated the responsibility of content creators to provide clear disclaimers and avoid amplifying unverified material. Ethical questions emerged about whether sharing screenshots, clips, and alleged conversations constitutes participation in rumor spreading, and whether audiences should critically evaluate content before accepting it as true. The conversation also highlighted the power of social media in shaping public perception. A single live stream, a few screenshots, or a speculative video can dominate online discourse, influence reputation, and create pressure even in the absence of any verified wrongdoing. Viewers debated whether platforms have a responsibility to limit the spread of unverified content, while creators discussed the balance between engagement and accuracy. The story also emphasizes the importance of media literacy, critical thinking, and understanding the difference between fact, rumor, and speculation. For Chrisean and other public figures, this phenomenon shows how quickly online narratives can escalate and affect both personal and professional life, even when based entirely on unconfirmed claims. It's a cautionary example of the speed and reach of digital information and the need for audiences to approach viral stories with skepticism, empathy, and awareness. So ShadePod family, after all that, here's where we land. The Chrisean Rock story you've been seeing online is largely fueled by speculation, social media interpretation, and unverified screenshots. There is no confirmation from law enforcement, banks, or official sources that any of the alleged events actually occurred. What we can take away from this is how modern online narratives form, how rumors spread, and how audience engagement can amplify a story beyond the reality of the original events. It's important for every viewer to remember that viral content does not equal verified truth, and that public figures often become targets of rapid online speculation without due process. That's why critical thinking, media literacy, and careful evaluation of sources are more important than ever. At ShadePod, we encourage you to enjoy commentary, follow the drama, and participate in online discussions, but always maintain awareness of what is confirmed versus what is speculative. Comment below with your thoughts. How do you think social media should handle unverified claims? Do you think audiences have a responsibility to question viral narratives before sharing them? Should creators add more disclaimers when discussing rumors? And let us know if you want us to do a deep dive timeline on Chrisean Rock's story, analyzing every viral post, clip, and social media reaction while keeping everything in the realm of verified or clearly labeled speculation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss our next analysis where we break down social media chaos, rumor cycles, and the ways online narratives can impact real lives. ShadePod is your space to think critically, discuss responsibly, and understand the stories behind the headlines, because in the digital age, knowing the difference between rumor and reality is more important than ever.